We bought this property a little over 8 years ago with the idea that we would raise alpaca and grow fresh herbs. When you have a plan, you have a tendency to look at everything through rose-colored glasses, and you have no idea that year after year your dreams are going to get pushed back to someday. We didn't really choose Surrey alpaca over Wakaya alpaca. They just sort of chose us, and I'm sure the love affair has just begun. A while back, a friend put us in touch with a couple who wanted to retire from the business, and now all of a sudden our someday is today. I keep telling myself that these animals are just livestock, but they've already stolen my heart. Our first cria was born just this past Monday on September 24th, and we've named him Timothy. So I guess for us, the journey has just begun. Both of us grew up on farms, and we really felt the need to preserve the legacy of all of those that came before us, in that we work the land, we grow a lot of our own food, and this is just a natural part of the process for us. It's funny, we have a lot of friends, when we tell them we're going to do this, I think they must think that we're really out of our mind, that at our age, why would we suddenly want to burden ourselves with all of this responsibility? But to us, this is more about preservation of the Surrey alpaca, and just a real desire that we have to use our land.
The two white ones closest to the gate, that's the moms and the two little boys over there.
Come here. What is this in front of me?
Patience is someone who always has hope for you. She rubs against that fence down. Anyway, 8 bags of grain right now is last bag. Still, we're getting about the same amount of grain. Basically,
yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
I just weighed her. She's 50 pounds. I just weighed her. She's 50 pounds. She's solid as she can be.
How old is she?
She's June. She was born around the 1st of June.
Yeah.
June,
She's
July,
got really
August, September.
nice
So she's
wings.
4 months. She could be weaned. She is
You look.
awesome.
Yeah, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what's her
Open it
name?
up.
Star.
It's a star.
Ice Star. But she is not.
She's actually
we've got
white
to do
underneath all of
we
that.
have to do a blood card on her still, and you can register as anything you want. So if you said you want to change the name, you can do that.
Oh yeah, we
Those are
haven't
not
registered her as Ice Star yet.
We got to do a blood card on her, and the 2 little boys. We haven't registered them. I was waiting on boys until I decided if I was going to put them in a show before I would register them. Just because if you end up using them as a fleece animal.
Honey, don't put her down. Okay.
We've used him for a couple of females that their fleece was a little, not as dense, not
They're
as thick.
thinking they should get fed.
What are we doing?
Hugo's how? 15?
I think he's 97. So he's
Humo.
15.
Humo del Fuego.
What was that?
Hugo. We
Hugo?
keep wanting to call him Hugo, but he's
we call
Hugo.
him
We call him Hugh.
Hugo.
They don't know the difference, so you can call him whatever you
I
want.
got the spinning bug about, probably a little over a year ago. I went on a spinning retreat with a bunch of my girlfriends from my knitting group, and one of my girlfriends specifically She has, I think, maybe 8 wheels now. This is an Ashford Traveler. This is a traditional castle wheel, so it's very compact. You can take it with you. I find it amazing that you can take just some fiber, you can comb it, you can card it, make it into bats. You don't even have to make it into bats. You can spin fiber just as it is. But I find it amazing that you can take fiber and you can turn it into thread. Most of what we knit with is mill spun. There's nothing wrong with mill spun. It's more even, which that's, I guess, what most people prefer for projects. But there's something really satisfying about taking some fiber and making your own yarn out of it, and then making a project out of that yarn.